Hi everyone, hope you're okay today. So, I will be releasing my product of the week, that's for tomorrow, but for today I'm starting something new, which is each week I would like to go over something skincare related, because a lot of the time people want to get into skincare, they want to start taking better care of themselves and having that self-love routine, but they don't know where to start, they don't understand. And if you're anything like me, I hear anything science say and I'm so, war goes up, I don't understand it, it's not my thing. So basically I'm going to be doing the research so that you don't have to. So today's lesson, you can tell I'm a teacher, is all about hyaluronic acid, okay? So hyaluronic acid is something you keep hearing about, it's on your TV adverts, it's on all the products that you see. What actually is it? Well, I'm going to tell you, okay, and I've even got a few demonstrations. So, hyaluronic acid is a molecule, like a thing, like an atom, I guess, and it's actually produced by the human body. So we produce it in our bodies naturally, but as we get older, we produce less and less of it, and it's a really good, it's that, I mean, you hear acid, you think of corrosion, but it's actually such a good thing to have in skincare, because even on sensitive skin it doesn't tend to cause a reaction. Now, demonstration time. Hyaluronic acid is a molecule that can hold 1,000 times its own weight in water. So to demonstrate this, I'm going to use a kitchen sponge. These are really cool. I don't know if you've seen them. They're available on Amazon. So as you can see, and this isn't 1,000 times or anything, this isn't entirely precise, but hopefully it'll give you an idea. So as you can see, this is like a playing card. It's really thin. Now it gets the moisture. It hits the water. And if you can see that, suddenly from the moisture it's holding so much more and it's become so much bigger. Okay, let's get water all over my table. Now you imagine something like that in your skin, and it's actually, for those of us who might have had a little bit of Botox, a little bit of lip filler, it's actually what a lot of those fillers are made of. But if you want something slightly less scary than needles in the face, you can just use it topically, which means you can just use it in a cream and it will have that swelling, plumping effect. So it will go into the layers of your skin and it will expand. Now what that means is that, and it will hold the moisture. Now what that means for you is that your skin will plumpen up quickly, not like the Hollywood stars do with the massive cheeks, not massive like that, again, that's cosmetic, but it will just plump up slightly. So if you've got little wrinkles, it will smooth them out a little bit because it'll be a bit plumper, and it'll also just add a kind of dewy and fresh look to your skin. Now, hyaluronic acid, so that's what it is. Now, hyaluronic acid is available everywhere. So, you know, why not just go and get, you know, the Superdrug $2.99 version? Well, first of all, you've got to get just the right balance of concentrate. So if you go for a cheap one, an Aldi dupe or whatever, it's a bit like if I was to give you an orange squash like this, you know? It's got a little bit in, I can maybe taste it slightly, but it's not doing a lot for me. Just like those cheap creams aren't going to do a lot for you. But there is a danger. So for example, I saw a cream, I think it was about £15 yesterday, and it said hyaluronic acid 2%. Now again, too much of it can cause a reaction. It can make your skin a little bit itchy and it can cause blemishing. So really the ideal amount that you want is 1.75%, which of course is what beloved Tropic offer, because yeah, that's too strong. I mean, to be fair, I like my own squash quite strong, but that's too strong. You get the idea. So, what else matters as well is that it's multi-moleculed. Now, your skin's a really complicated thing, and so you need different size molecules to go into the different layers, and the deeper it goes in, the more chance it has of having a long-term effect. It's that phrase, sinking in. You want it sinking in. So again, you want, I think they call it the multi-molecular version. Now, secondly, if you want your beauty to stay vegan, to stay cruelty-free, which, matters to me, I know it matters to some people, the Tropic one is made using biofermentation. Now, to get very sciencey, that's where they breed bacteria in a lab. You won't believe how complicated some of these beauty things are. And they breed them together and it creates the acid. So that's where it comes from. They're not taking it from human beings or anything like that. Now, to get tropic-y on you, because, that's I don't want this page to just be me hawking Tropic to you all the time. But at the same time, mama's got to eat. So the Tropic products, and also, I think these products are amazing, and I think if you try them, you'll agree with me, and you will see this spongy effect, you will see this moisturisation. So the products from Tropic that contain hyaluronic acid, you have got your Rainforest Dew, part of the enhanced collection. This is a serum. After you do your basic cleanse, tone and moisturise, you can put it on, and it's just going to, over the moisturiser as well, the amount, any of you have seen my morning selfies where my skin is like so shiny. That's because it's capturing that hyaluronic acid by putting it over the moisturiser. Rainforest Dew is pretty much the best seller at Tropic. I think I read one of these gets sold every 20 seconds. The other hyaluronic acid heroes are Skin Feast, which is your nourishing moisturiser, contains it, and that is the one for brightening, for mature skin, for dry skin, for giving you radiance. Your Skin Dream, my favourite, oh, I love it so much, it smells so good. Your Skin Dream, your night cream, contains it, so your body can work on collecting that moisturisation overnight. Another favourite of mine, your Morning Mist. Now this is perfect because at any time of day, you can just spray it on and your skin will react. It will get that hyaluronic boost. It will brighten up a little bit. It will plump up the dew. It will capture the dew and give you that dewy look. And the other ones you've got are your Fresh Waves. And I tried this morning because I'm having a bit of a breakout and it's lovely. It's also blue. How cool is that? Blue moisturiser. Your Balancing Moisturiser has the right amount of hyaluronic acid in. And then finally, you've also got your Skin Relief, your Soothing Moisturiser. And so all of these are the Tropic Hyaluronic Heroes. I'm going to put, in case you can't remember, I'm going to put a picture alongside this when I post it. So hopefully we have learned about hyaluronic acid, that it is a molecule, that it holds 1,000 times its weight, and we've learned that it has a real proven benefit to your skin. So if you want, if you want to look a little bit better, which might make you feel a little bit better, feel a little bit brighter, face the world more confidently, then have a think, okay? And remember that the hyaluronic acid is only part of the benefits you're going to get from the Tropic collection, but it's just the lesson we've learned today. All right, any questions, anything else you want to know? Hopefully not criticism, like shut up Jill, this is nearly 10 minutes long. Let me know. Thanks so much guys for listening to me rabbit on. Bye.